Ooh-wee. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's had a great Thirsty Thursday. Tomorrow is finally freaking Friday, and I can't wait. You know, it's kind of calm or quiet right now on the Michael Irvin situation. Until the Arizona court actually puts it on the docket and does something, and we have no idea how long it's going to take. In Texas, it was basically called the rocket docket because things move really, really quick. And it was probably good what Michael Irvin's attorneys did. But it's funny because when you think about this, Michael Irvin got help from a crazy source. Michael Irvin, who has had past transgression, let's be clear, you know, and those out there who are condemning Michael Irvin for things that happened when he was younger, take a look at yourself and look at some of the things that you did when you were younger through older eyes and see if you have no sins. Because we've all done some crazy stuff. I look back, my nickname used to be Crazy Mark. But in this case, and Michael Irvin is so fortunate because A, he had witnesses to back him up, contrary to the story put out by Marriott. And the thing that really mystifies me is we look at this and we say, this is a travesty of justice. How can they make a decision like this without even interviewing the witnesses, not seeking out others to find out the truth? I hate to say this, but see, that actually goes on every day in the legal system. In the legal system, your job is to close cases. And I'm not suggesting that because I've got some police officers that are doing some great things to help me out right now. So I'm not putting this out there saying that all police personnel are bad. But there are cases where people get railroaded into being found guilty. And this is easily one of those cases. If you just think, had the witnesses not come forward and gone on TMZ and gone here on Joe Boo Sports Report and some other places to put it out there to contradict what the NFL investigators allegedly found and got off his job, also what Marriott said. Because generally speaking, what happens is when you hear a story from people of authority, you automatically believe that that must be the case. Well, there's a lot of cases where the authorities may be wrong, or the authorities didn't do all the due diligence of finding out the facts. And I dare say the other area that has been instrumental in helping Michael Irvin is this new media. This new media being YouTube. YouTube, I don't know if you realize it because it's happening so fast right around you, but YouTube and Google is literally taking over all the media. The fact that the NFL moved Sunday Ticket to YouTube lets you know that it's legitimate. Now, for years, I'll be honest with you, for years, I have worked on trying to get credentials. Unfortunately, the way the NFL has looked at in the past is YouTubers being fringe media. You know, you've got to be connected to a newspaper or a magazine or a radio station in order to get credentials. Now, I did get credentials for the Hall of Fame and things and have had some here and there for a multitude of different reasons. But at some point, the NFL needs to look at YouTubers as also credible media. Because when you think about all of the videos, and you just go on YouTube and click Michael Irvin and look at the litany of videos about this whole case, showing over and over and over again the tape, and everybody going through and dissecting this tape over and over and over again. That if you're Marriott, you literally see everywhere this story just live on over and over and over again. Quite frankly, at some point, you think that Marriott, being a partner of the NFL, and actually the NFL being a partner of Marriott, that somehow that these two sides aren't talking to each other and saying, we need to get rid of this because it's about protecting the shield. Now, I don't know what's going to finally happen in this case. It was interesting because today we went for a walk, me, my wife, and some friends of ours, around this lake that was 4 miles around, and man, about killed me. But as I was talking about the whole Michael Irvin case, our friend, she said, well, they didn't fire him, did they? Well, I'm not sure exactly what they did to him, but here's what I know. They basically said, you're not on air, and he was on a plane leaving. And as far as I can tell, it wasn't like, we're going to suspend you for a month or 6 months or whatever. It was literally, see ya. And I don't believe that there's any plans for Michael Irvin to come back. Now, the thing that will be interesting here on the Michael Irvin case is, if Michael Irvin, either settles this case or it actually goes to court and he wins, how does the NFL react? Do they look at this and say, well, maybe Marriott was wrong. Michael, we apologize. Come on back to work. Or do they kind of say, nah, it's done? Because if that's the case, if the NFL doesn't get him back on air, if and when Marriott settles, then that's when you would see Michael Irvin say, okay, I can't get my life back. I can't get my job back. Well, you can at least pay me. Because then you go after the NFL investigators, who I don't know how you can make an investigation that literally decides a person's career without talking to all the witnesses. So I'm glad and I'm happy to be part of the media that's trying to help out in this cause. It's just messed up. But it's been a good day. It's been a busy day. And when I say busy, it's been busy. And I'm tired. But I appreciate, here's what I appreciate. I am always on the go. I always feel a sense of urgency to get things done. And I always try and say, if I get just one more thing done, I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. And at the end of the day, even though I'm exhausted, I'm tired, my body may ache, I feel good inside because I can look around and say, I got that done, I got that done, I got that done, I got that done. And more than anything else, I can say that I touched you guys. Now, as we end this, Joseph Heatherly, we've talked about him for several months now. His mother has Lou Gehrig's disease. There's no cure for it. And she's in hospice and going downhill rather quickly. And just keep Joseph and his family in your thoughts and your prayers. As he put it, she's lived an incredible life, and sadly, it's time. So good people, remember, tell the people you love them. you might not get the chance again. Because things in life, as Michael Irvin found out, going to bed, going in the elevator, going up to your room, and going to bed, your whole world can change just like that. I love you guys. And God willing, we'll see you tomorrow.